What's up, dreamers? I'm Zeke and welcome to the Dream Green Show. As you could tell last week, the market had crashed, but that's good for traders like me. Now, the strategy I use is perfect when the market had a good, nice, decent pullback. The strategy that I use have numbers, math, calculations, and probability on your side. The name of that strategy is, of course, the wheel strategy. The wheel strategy allows me to buy stocks at a cheaper price and get paid to buy stocks at a cheaper price. And using the wheel strategy allows me to use math, calculations, and probability on my side. So I know my chances of winning before even entering my trade. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I even increase my win rate higher than what it's supposed to be. So far this year, using the wheel strategy, I'm up $38,429 in premium alone. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys the very first step of the wheel strategy, selling cash secure puts. This strategy helps allow you to free up your time. So if you're a doctor, teacher, lawyer, anybody that don't have time to look at the charts every single second of the day, this strategy is perfect for you. So dreamers, if you ever wondered how traders navigate this crazy complex world of option trading, well, let me tell you, it's not about luck, it's about having the right tools, which is why I use Moomoo, today's sponsor of this video, because it always helped me out, especially with the incredible tool, the probability analysis tool. If you're into selling options like cover calls or cash secure puts, the very first step of the wheel strategy, then you will know how crucial it is to understand potential outcomes. Moomoo's probability analysis tool takes the guesswork out of it. Imagine being able to visualize the likelihood of your options succeeding based on various market conditions. It's crazy having all of this information in the palm of your hand. This feature helps me fine-tune my strike prices, my expiration dates, and give me the confidence to make smarter, more strategic moves. It helped me to stop trading blind and start making data-driven decisions. So here we are on Tesla. It's at 404 at the recording of this video. If you're on options and go to analysis, you can find the probability analysis tool, and it will give you the projected price of what Tesla would be at the upper end of the band and the bottom end of the band over the next couple of days, weeks, or months. Now, I'm going to show you how to use this tool in this video to help me use data to make better decisions. So if you're ready to take your option tradings to the next level, make sure that you go on down in the description, click the link to join Moomoo. Right now, you can get up to $1,000 in NVIDIA stock, and you can also get 8.1 cash sweep interest on your uninvested cash that's inside of your portfolio. That is a base of 3.6% and an extra 4.5% for your first 3 months. Once again, I would like to thank today's sponsor of this video. You can find a link to Moomoo down in the pinned comment section and also inside the description. But enough talking, guys. Let's go on ahead and dive back into this video. All right, dreamers. So the very first step of the wheel strategy is selling cash secure puts. That is saying that we want to buy a stock at a cheaper price, and we're going to get paid a premium to want to buy that stock at a cheaper price. So now, other than buying options, we're selling options, and that's dealing with 100 shares. So the very first step of the wheel strategy is selling cash secure puts. That's saying I want to buy company A. If company A is at $100, I want to buy company A at $90. So I'm going to sell a put at $90, and then I'm going to collect whatever the premium price is. That's what I'm going to be able to keep to say, hey, if it do fall to $90, I'm going to pick up 100 shares and I keep the premium. But if it do not fall to $90, then I get to keep my premium, I get to keep my collateral, and then I could sell cash secure puts again the following week as long as these prices stay above $90. But if we pull back to $90, then I get to pick up one of my favorite stocks at a cheaper price, and I got paid to pick up that stock at a cheaper price. The second step, of course, is if it do pull back to $90, then we have to buy those shares, or if it pulls back to $88, then we still got paid to buy those shares at a cheaper price. And now we get assigned those 100 shares. And then we move over to the third step of the wheel strategy. This is where I really make my money, is selling cover calls. So now that I picked up these shares at $90, the following week, I would say, hey, I want to sell these shares back at $100. And guess what? You're going to pay me a premium just to say I want to sell these shares back at $100, which is an amazing deal for me. And that's how I've been generating so much income. If it don't go above $100, I do it again the following week until I sell my shares. And then I go to the fourth step of the wheel strategy, back to selling cash secure puts, completing the cycle. Now, from doing that, that's how I've been able to generate around $6,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $4,000 on average a month. So I've been bringing in a pretty nice amount of premium every single month in order to generate some extra income. I'm going to show you guys in this video how to use the probability analysis tool, how to sell cash secure puts, and how I increase my win rate in this video. So make sure you pull out your pen, your paper, your notepads, anything that you need. Hit the thumbs up button and let's go ahead and get started. So in today's video, we're going to use Tesla as an example, but that is the very basics of the wheel strategy, guys. If you do want to learn more, I hold Zoom calls every single Sunday. You can join the dream team. I got 4 spots remaining. You come in, I teach you every single thing that you need to learn about the wheel strategy. It can be confusing at first, but if you don't know how to roll your options up and out, down and out, collect premiums on you, if you guys really want to learn this strategy, make sure that you join the Patreon. That link is going to be down in the description and comment section as well. All right, dreamers, here we are on TradingView. This is Tesla on the 1 hour time frame. I like to use the 1 hour time frame when I'm looking at weekly charts. I'm going to explain what that means in a second. But this is the Bollinger Bands. This is the top of the Bollinger Bands, this red one. This is the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, the green bar. And price likes to trade within the Bollinger Bands 90% of the time. It likes to trade in this cloud. I post my settings for the Bollinger Bands in my Discord if you guys do want to go check that out. But what I like to do is start to sell cash secure puts so I could pick up Tesla at the absolute best price, at the cheapest price. And I like to have a pullback. That's why I like last week pullback inside of the market. I only sell cash secure puts when it's at the bottom of the Bollinger Band and when it's also oversold on the RSI. Why? Because when it's at the bottom of the Bollinger Band and also oversold on the RSI, price likes to use that as a support and bounce. So we come back over here. The last time that Tesla was oversold on the RSI down here and at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, it had a nice little pullback and went all the way back up to the top of the Bollinger Band. So that would have been an amazing trade. The next time was right here. It was at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, oversold on the RSI, and then it ended up having a nice little recovery that week as well. Now, I would not want to sell cash secure puts saying that I want to pick up Tesla at a cheaper price when it's at the top of the Bollinger Bands. Why? Because when it's at the top of the Bollinger Band and overvalued on the RSI, then it's usually a pullback because price likes to trade within this cloud. So the first way that you can increase your win rate is do your technical analysis and only sell cash secure puts when it's at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Okay, so now that you see that price is at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, now you're going to say, hey, it's at $404. What price should I sell a cash secure put at that I don't think Tesla is going to fall below within a week? So you could quickly do your technical analysis at any price point below the bottom of the Bollinger Bands or your next support line, like down here at 380 or 385. Or I'm gonna show you guys that you could also use the delta. Okay, so here we are back inside of Moomoo using the probability analysis tool. And right now, if we go out a week, you guys will see that they have Tesla is going to be around $377 is the low point for Tesla at the end of next week. And then they have the high point of $431. So it's going to show you the expiration date. So right now we're going to pick any price point below $377. So we're going to switch back over to the option chain and we're going to be looking at the puts. So let's find any price point below $377. So let's scroll to the $375 price point, which will be this one right here. It's below 377 just to be safe. And right there it says the price point is at $2.71. But when you're dealing with options, you multiply that by 100. So that's $271 in premium that I would get paid immediately once I enter this trade. I would just need to put up the collateral to buy 100 shares. So if Tesla do not pull back below $375, then I get to keep my collateral. I get to keep the premium of $271, and then I'll do it again the following week. But if Tesla do pull back to $375, then I have to buy those shares at $375. But it would feel like I will get it at a pretty good deal at $375, and I got paid a premium of $271 just to buy those 100 shares. So that is a win for me. You only want to sell cash secure puts on stocks that you absolutely want to own. Another thing that I look at is the delta. Right there, it says it's at a 0.15 delta. If you're looking at a 0.3 delta, that means you have a 70% chance of winning. If you're looking at a 0.2 delta, you have around an 80% chance of winning. And if you right here, you're looking at a 0.15 delta, that means we have an 85% chance of winning this trade. But since we're selling it at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and it's oversold on the RSI, it kind of increased my win rate from around 85% to around like 90%. And if I did want to be a little safer, I could pick a lower delta, like the 0.09 delta, which will be the 365, but it would pay me a lot less in premium. It will only pay me $159 in premium. So the safer the strike price you pick, the less you're going to get paid in premium. So at a quick glance, I absolutely love using this probability analysis tool right here on Moomoo. At a quick glance, I use my technical analysis right here, bottom of the Bollinger Bands, looking at the RSI. I come back to Moomoo, I look at what is the probability analysis saying, and then I go look at the delta. If it's below a 0.25 or a 0.2 delta, then it's pretty safe for me. And then I go in and then I enter this trade and I collect premium. And so far this year on Tesla, let's see, so far this year on Tesla, TSLA, I've brought in over $10,387 in premium alone just on Tesla. So if you guys do want to check out that cool tool that I use, the probability analysis, make sure that you click the link down in the description. Today's sponsor of this video, Moomoo. If you want to learn more about the wheel strategy and selling options instead of buying options, because once you enter your option trade at the beginning of the week, you don't have to check the markets again until the end of the week. You do not have to check it every single second of the day. You enter your trade at the beginning of the week. You just wait till the end of the week. If it's above the strike price, then you get to keep your collateral and premium. If it's below it, then you picked up your favorite stock at a cheap price. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with picking up my favorite stocks at a very affordable, cheap price. But yeah, dreamers, if you made it to the end of this video, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to check you guys out in the next video. The next video is going to be a banger, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any crucial information. But other than that, guys, I'm Zeke, bring you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.